Glad you could make it.
Well, wouldn't be anywhere else on such a happy occasion.
Summer, you've met Lydia, obviously.
Hi.
This is my uncle, Stefan Cassadine.
Welcome, Summer. What a lovely name. And it suits you.
It's very nice to meet you, Mr. Cassadine.
Call me Stefan. Hello, Lucky. I'm pleased you agreed to come tonight. I appreciate your commitment to your brother. Shall we go inside?
Yes.
Here! On the bluff.
Oh, Luke, you know you shouldn't be here.
You're taking a risk yourself coming out here alone. What are you, a decoy? A couple of guys in white coats gonna jump out and struggle me into my own personal straitjacket? Is that what's gonna happen?
As far as I know, we're alone.
All right, then, let's cut the small talk. Where are Nikolas and Lucky holding Laura?
I don't know.
You're lying. Of course you know. Lucky loves you. He'd tell you anything. Look, I'm through playing games with you, little girl. You tell me where my wife is. Tell me.
Let go of me!
I got nothing to lose, Summer. Nothing. I swear to God, I'll throw you right up this cliff, and I'll watch your head bounce on the rocks unless you tell me where she is. Where is she?
Luke, what are you doing?
I want an answer, Summer.
I told you I don't know. Please, Luke, just go away before this gets even more out of hand.
All right, Summer's right. Nothing good can happen if you stay here.
Emily? You out here? Nikolas Cassadine. Dr. Salinger, thanks for getting back to me. Well, unfortunately, my mother's ex-husband's making trouble again, so my brother and I have decided to move her again. I need you to connect with the Zolder Care Facility in Switzerland. Yeah, speak to the head of the hospital there. Well, how soon can you arrange the transfer? At the end of the week will be fine. I'll be in touch.
Mr. Cassadine, there's been an accident. A woman fell off the East Bluff.
Emily.
Police, don't move. Well, Spencer, you're getting pretty predictable in your old age. The minute I heard you broke out of the nut house, I knew you'd hightail it over here, because fighting the Cassadines and destroying Laura's life are the only two things you do well. I'm sorry, you do put a pretty good dent in a bottle of booze.
I can still drink you under a stretcher any day of the week. And I can take care of Laura and get her away from these people if you two will just turn around and walk away.
I don't think so.
You're making a big mistake here, Baldwin. God, I wish I had a nickel for every time I've said that.
Well, you know what? You can figure it up when they put the straitjacket back on you. I actually did you a favor.
What, conceivably?
Well, I stopped you committing a crime here, because that's what you were doing here, because you can't wait to heat up the Spencer Cassadine war, can you?
We just found a body. Base of the bluff.
Well, maybe I'm too late after all.
Do you have any real information this time, or is it you just making random, unfounded accusations again?
I got multiple footprints on the bluff. One pair belonged to Summer, but they weren't close enough to where she could have stepped off or that the bluff gave way. I got one pair that walked away. So I would say that she was pushed.
You know what? That's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah?
No one would do that to Summer. They had no reason to.
Guess again. Capelli!
It was you, wasn't it? You killed Summer, didn't you? Didn't you?
Lucky, back off. We'll handle this. Back off.
Summer's dead?
Don't you even act surprised.
Well, I see no reason for you to detain us any further, Mr. Baldwin. You obviously have your perpetrator.
Don't you think you're jumping to conclusions awfully quickly?
I don't think so. Emily witnessed something very interesting this evening. Tell the DA what you saw.
Well, Emily,
I saw Luke with Summer.
on the bluffs,
Yes.
what were they doing?
We were arguing, all right?
That's it?
There was a little struggle.
Why does that not surprise me? When was this?
Couldn't have been long before Summer fell.
Right before she fell. Here's the way I see it, Spencer. Beautiful blonde comes to town. Looks like Laura. You went after her, but she didn't want the geezer. She wanted the young son. You got crazy, jealous, lost your temper, as usual. No more pretty blonde. Crime of passion. Then you throw in the fact that you're on the lam from the nut house, committed by your very own son here. You want to confess now, or shall we take you downtown?
All right! Let's get this over with. I'm guilty. Yeah, I'm guilty as hell. Baldwin's right for once in his miserable life. I am guilty. I'm guilty of wanting your girl. Guilty of being jealous of my own son. I'm guilty of sending her back to you, which I regret. I'm guilty of hating you. Hating you for using Summer to distract me from taking care of my wife when I could have, while I still had time. What happened to Laura is a family tradition around here. There isn't a man in 3 generations of Cassidines who hasn't locked her up and tried to keep me away from her. And that's because her beauty and her grace was the best thing that ever happened to this stagnant gene pool. And you still use her. You continue to suck her life into your dead souls. Yeah, I'm guilty. I'm probably guilty of being insane. But I won't use that as a defense. Because I'm guilty of a lot of things. But I did not kill Summer!
Somebody get the lights! Where is he? Damn it. Capelli, get the divers, get the dogs, get everybody! I want him apprehended!
And you know, this just isn't fair. You're just starting to understand who you were, about yourself. And I was waiting, Summer. I was just waiting there for you.
It's a kind of miracle, isn't it? It's a kind of miracle, isn't it?
Dad, where is she?
They'll find her.
What did you do with her?
Look, she's resting peacefully on a garden bench. Don't worry about it.
Resting peacefully. You can't even leave her alone when she's dead?
I needed to stretch her worse than she did.
You don't even care that she's dead because of you.
You really believe I killed Summer?
I don't know what to believe.
No, you do. You believe that I tricked her to going out on the bluff so I could toss her off.
Yeah, it could happen.
Well, it didn't.
Dad, Summer didn't even want to come to the party.
That's because she was a hell of a lot smarter than you.
But why couldn't you just leave her alone? Give her a chance to have a little fun.
With Count Vlad and the undead.
Oh, I forgot. It only boils down to you and the Cassidines, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, at this moment, it does.
You only seem to care about yourself.
You turn your mother over to the Cassidines. You lie to me. You have me locked up in a bin. And then you have the nerve to say that this is all about me taking care of myself?
I'm just an addiction for you, Dad. A drug until you find your next fix.
Your mother will always be my drug of choice.
So who cares about the people that get hurt? Summer, your kids, and Mom most of all.
I'm glad your mother isn't here to see this. You're following after the Cassidines like a stray dog. And we can't blame Helena. She didn't fry your brains this time. You've decided all on your own that I'm the big bad villain in this whole deal.
I don't know what
and
to
that the
believe.
Cassidines are good, honest people.
It isn't that simple.
Are you working with a little Scotty Baldwin, too?
Why was Summer here?
She came looking for me.
What were you fighting about?
I wanted her to tell me where Laura
Dad, she
is.
doesn't know.
But you do! You do. The kid that I taught to play five-card stud poker would tell me where his mother is. The kid that I taught to disappear into a crowd, the 11-year-old who made his way all the way across the country alone, that I taught him to do that. He would tell me where his mother is. What the hell happened to him?
Dad, okay, just go.
Where?
I don't care, just run,
And what
swim.
about you?
Look, I will help you. Just promise me you won't look for Mom.
I promise you anything at this moment. The cops...
Dad, come on. If you see Mom, you might as well just push her off the cliff. She's gone, Dad. Just promise me you won't look for Mom.
I won't try to find your mother, I promise.
Just promise you won't.
All right. All right.
Why should I believe that?
I can't help you there. You either believe me or you don't. You're willing to believe the spawn from hell? You won't believe your own father? Hello? I will make a trip to Zurich. The next flight, please.
Okay. Are you traveling alone today?
Yeah, I travel alone. There I meet my wife. We have the joyful reunion, a big party we make, because my wife and I, we see each other not so often.
Oh, wonderful.
Good.